Welcome to the MRO Master Data Management 101 certification course. Chapter 2, Master Data Governance. Let's talk about the concept of master data governance, a critical component of effective MRO master data management. Master data governance is the framework of policies, procedures, and roles that ensure your MRO master data is accurate, consistent, and aligned with your organization's overall goals. In other words, it's about establishing rules and guidelines that everyone in your organization must follow when creating, editing, and managing material data. In industries that rely heavily on maintenance, repair, and operations, such as manufacturing or utilities, effective data governance is particularly important. MRO data includes the materials needed to maintain and repair assets, things like spare parts, tools, and supplies. Poor quality MRO data can lead to issues like unplanned downtime, increased maintenance costs, and inefficiencies in inventory management. One of the key roles in data governance is the data steward. As little as 10 years ago, the data steward position in MRO materials was almost non-existent. Nowadays, data stewards are responsible for ensuring the quality and integrity of the data within their domain. They are the guardians of data quality, tasked with monitoring data entry, performing regular audits, and addressing any issues that arise. Another critical role is the data owner. Data owners are usually senior level managers who are responsible for ensuring that the data meets the needs of the business. They make strategic decisions about how data is managed and used, ensuring that it aligns with organizational goals. Governance committees oversee the entire data governance framework. These committees are typically composed of stakeholders from different parts of the organization, including IT, operations, finance, maintenance, and procurement. They set the policies and standards for data management, resolve disputes, and ensure that everyone adheres to the established guidelines. One of the most important aspects of data governance is establishing data policies and standards. These policies define how data should be created, maintained, and used. For example, a naming convention policy might specify that all material descriptions must follow a particular format, such as starting with the material type followed by its dimensions and material composition. Adhering to these conventions ensures that data is consistent, making it easier to search, sort, and analyze. Data standards might also include rules for data validation and approval processes. For instance, before a new material can be added to the system, it might need to be reviewed and approved by a data steward or a data owner. This ensures that the data meets the required standards before it is used in business processes. Compliance and audit requirements are also key components of data governance. Regular audits help ensure that your MRO master data remains accurate and up to date. Audits involve reviewing the data for inconsistencies, errors, and deviations from established standards. For example, an audit might involve checking for duplicate entries, verifying that all like materials have the same code, or ensuring that descriptions follow the approved naming conventions. Audits also help ensure compliance with external regulations and internal policies. For example, if your organization operates in a highly regulated industry, you may be required to maintain accurate records of all materials for a certain period. Regular audits ensure that you're meeting these requirements and that your data is ready for inspection if needed. Master data governance is not a one-time project, but an ongoing process. It requires continuous monitoring, review, and improvement to adapt to changing business needs and ensure that your data remains a valuable asset to your organization.